We're going to start with water softening systems. What we're going to show you will give you soft water, no matter how you choose it. If you choose another company, you will get the same quality of water coming out of the faucet, assuming it is sized right, installed right, and set up correctly. This is hard water, and I believe that's the water you have at home. This is the same water through a water softening system. Hardness you can't see, but it's in there. So what I'm going to do now is simply add some soap to each. Now things will start to change. What we have here is lime and soap. What we have here is no lime and soap. They all have the same resin. We all have good tanks, regardless of brand name, and we all have controllers to regenerate. So now let's get into the difference. A regular automatic water softener, available at most stores, will soften your water. They do not necessarily point up to you the size issue. We're going to get into size because it has a direct effect upon your quality and your cost of operation. We install the system, we service the system. We're one company that does it all. And to my knowledge, most companies on the market today, the big box stores in particular, have about 5 companies involved. They have a company that builds the system, a company that sells the system to the box store. The box store sells it to the customer, then the customer contracts for an installer, then they contract for service, and it's sort of ring around the rosy. When I mention size on a water softening and saying that it has to do with how much resin is loaded in the system, this is a critical issue. Don't discount it, because what I'd like to do now is take this beautiful water that I have here and let's simulate you with your water softener, your resin bed. You've tried to squeeze some economies out of it and you don't have that much resin, so what happens is toward the end you're getting what I call blow-by. You get water coming through to your house, it's not treated. And here's what happens. You simply add a touch of your raw water to your beautiful soft water, and it's like you don't have one. Smart Choice is a component design system. What that means is you'll never have to buy another one. Each unit is a component and they have exchange rates. You'll never buy another. In conventional water softening, you get to the point where you must. The cost of repair just exceeds the cost of replacement. That simply doesn't apply to a component design system. This is a full computer that manages the water for you. From the day we install it, it keeps track of all the water you use. Total history is in it forever. In case you have a problem, the serviceman comes, that's available to him. He can sort out the problem for you. By having that and by being able to track your heavy days, your short days, that's where the efficiency comes into play, because it only regenerates literally when it has to. If you have a problem with your controller, you are not obligated to call the company and have their serviceman come at his convenience. You don't need a serviceman. You can maintain it yourself. This component has an exchange rate. Just bring it into our shop, any of our stores. While you're there, you can exchange it. It's at an extremely low rate. It's just like you got a new water softener. You take it home, you put it back, you save the service call, you got your service immediately. You're in control. It also comes with a 5-year servicing policy. That means we babysit you for 5 years. Parts, labor, trips, all included. There are companies that will do that, but they want to charge you for it like $70 a year. Since this is a component design, and the only one that I'm aware of, that sort of puts everybody else in a standard. You can do a low monthly rent and let us take care of it for you. You can buy a system if you choose. You can even try one out to see if it's something you'd like and then apply it to the purchase price.